Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at 25. Guys up on the line, it's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long on the 24. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Oh my gosh.
Catch, but the throw hit out of the field of play, incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, Chris, obviously they had
I get some love today. That's crazy.
Third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains,
wow.
You really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, did he feed it down?
There you go.
It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after a pick.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offensive coordinator's got to love the starting field position. And now the handoff. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Handoff to the back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, and you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to
oh my God.
for the touchdown.
Well,
Tackle
defense
behind the
call.
line. It's a loss of 2.
Niggas want to celebrate now.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll run here on third and goal. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And the field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
What's this man doing? No, why would he didn't get him? Get out there. Go play. I might give it the outside, man.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Here's the option play. Tosses to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point.
They got to make that a fumble.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team is able to field now and send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He sets it out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Catch made down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. Who's in? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee and a touchback, and will start at the 25. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Oh my.
It's complete on the crossing. He's tackled quickly. Yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They stopped him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle on the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, we'll hand it off.
Okay.
That gain enough for a
What's something to say in a minute? I'll be there in a minute.
And that's a good, nice
Dog.
run for a first down. Don't forget, good
Back
blocking
throw.
up by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a
Blocking.
for sure.
Again, thrown out of the arc.
This is crazy. You would not let me my play.
We see more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Good hit. Good hit. Good fucking hit. Good job.
And it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down, look at the throw for it.
Out of bounds.
Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down, looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
Good job. Last play of the quarter coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
There you go.
And that will complete a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter.
Okay.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. Nowhere to run. Knocked around for no gain. Challenging's not with the offense. It's third down and long from the 45.
Watch the blitz. Keep up.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout.
There you go.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does hit the football.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. His wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
LSU getting set for the first and 10 now. Handoff running right. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense getting set up for second down. fake. He'll look to throw it. Here's the target.
Come on, game.
Out of bounds is a short gain on the play. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
This nigga didn't even.
That completion sets up an incomplete third down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. And he pulls in the catch. The tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's another positive game plan for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it with the option. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. It's an option look.
What a fucking tackle.
Certainly, they're always going to do their job, no matter who the back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball.
And he'll make it for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now.
Come on.
He's able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Getting set for second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Come on, I'm waiting on that. My fault.
First down to the 35. They're going to run it here.
There you go. There you go.
The Sox are able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here with this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of smithing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back.
Oh, my God. Wait, good pass.
Running it himself, or maybe making a nice throw.
Good pass.
Gets a first down.
I was chopping.
Time for one more play before the clock stops the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. To the ball poised right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First down. They're going to throw the football.
Give it to me. Just a...
Pass is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shots near midfield.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down.
The quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker's coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Yeah, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The pocket breaking down.
Wrong fucking button. God damn it.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
There you go.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris. Let's go with that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. What did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back.
Why my two guys throw it like that? Let me get the lob.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now it's second down. Linebacker's making some adjustments now. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh my God.
Pass. Cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
What next? No pressure.
A nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long.
No pressure.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Got it.
Quick completion with the tight end. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. So they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense can be very aggressive at this moment. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Oh my God, this is
Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Play action fake, looking to throw. He eludes the rush. Looking to make a big play downfield.
oh, come on. That's perfect looking loud. Get out.
Defense has picked up the football going the other way.
That's a
Memphis
perfect
going to
pitch.
wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime
Maybe
update.
playing.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside
That
kick.
was an amazing play. Get on it. There you
Offense
go.
with a crucial fumble recovery.
There you go.
Trying it onside to start the 3rd with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touchdown.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Short pass, finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Trying to extend the play. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. So now it's 3rd and short for the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see the 3rd down call is. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, LSU. To stretch the lead, the route goes on.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and he'll begin the drive at the 25. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Catch made on the left.
Slowed up. Really slowed up.
After a solid game, more than enough to pick up the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. He picks up the first down, but he gets drilled on the tackle. And you set it down after that completion.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. From the shotgun, drops back.
Get it.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Oh,
gotta go see him.
He scored here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Their two-play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely.
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturday, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Well, now
I gotta start paying attention.
Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get back into this game. And I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
Here comes the Bulls offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made by the tight end. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It only sticks more than enough for a first down. He's a first and 10 play.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Second down after that previous play.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Somebody else get this.
He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Game moves the ball to 21 and a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now for the offense.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here to put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout conversion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep for the ball here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they stop it?
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And here comes that LSU offense back on the field. And looking to throw down on first down.
Oh my God. What a sack.
Second down now after a sack. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, this quarterback is unstoppable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll try a pass here.
Oh,
Pass
my
ball's
God.
incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That was good defense. Yeah, go
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops the throw.
Look at this.
And they hit him just as he releases the
Look at this. Look at this. Look at that.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Offense on the field is fourth down and 9. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. There's a shot toward the end zone.
Good pick.
Intercepted in the end zone.
It looked good.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over.
Nah, bruh.
Opponent a chance to get back into
No
the game,
tiebreakers.
and they've done it.
I'm retired. I'm retired.
Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Looks to the left, pass caught. That's good for first down yardage. He's spotted about 37. Offense right to the line, breaking up the tempo.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield.
He's going for a big play downfield.
I knew it was going to do this shit.
inside the 30. Finally tacked it down to the 17-yard line. Now this offense embraces position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for his back.
You gotta be kidding me.
Got it. He makes the tackle, but gains enough to make the first down, which should be the last play of the third.
What are you protecting?
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Robinson.
That's my fucking man.
Touchdown,
Chris, how about
Good
the
play.
ball there with the wheel route? The running back, we know
Good wheel
he's
route.
the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. And he's got it, so they convert the two-point conversion, get it back to a two-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. Believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the Hens team able to make the crucial recovery. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. You make the tackle, but the game lose the ball to the 28. The offense will set up on first and 10.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. The offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his teams to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the fourth.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He finds his man.
Okay, this game is
One thing
fucking
I
silly.
love about his back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch
It's
here.
fucking.
They're backed up there trying to make something happen on third and long. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back.
I said just kept running there, man.
The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. First down and goal here. Touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And they're trying to punch it in here.
It's a
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Right for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try. They bump the lead on the other. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulls' offense is back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
This game's funny.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, the running back out in space, and sticks it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion.
Way to sit on it. Come on, bro. Wait.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Movement at the second level of defense now. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He escapes the sack.
Oh, you fucker.
He's going to pull it down and run. Catch is made down the
Come on,
middle.
don't try to hit
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This one is getting ugly. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in the national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've done up to this point just isn't working.
And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Kickoff team is on the field, so they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That ain't a pick
I
six.
love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
And here comes a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And looking for a big play here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. See if they can get it going this time. On first and 10, they're looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Empty set now, 5 wide. To throw, it's Robinson. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown. Made the defense look slow that time.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air. This one's a touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
Good hit.
Catch the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Face. This game's over. Alright. I'm gonna pick the play. Cool.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. His releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. That's a big hit at the end, but they bring a fresh set of downs. LSU is getting set for the first and 10 coming up.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline.
That nigga's fast. You know way.
Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead, and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Took contact on the throw.
This game's a trip.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him
Let me
all
put
game
one
long,
on.
and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Wobbly ass ball, my man.
First and goal for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Oh,
And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The offense threatening now. First and goal. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. The back's got it. Got space looking for the end zone here. Defense able to deny the touchdown. Is brought down at the 1. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On second and goal, give him another chance. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper.
this game's funny.
Buffalo. This offense is still clicking.
It's a great touchdown. It shows you his versatility. We know he can
dropped
but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Nope. No. Later.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. Intercepted in the end zone.
Think about it.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team will recover the football. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Touchdown Tigers. And the beatdown continues.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or fourth later in the day.
Now try for two. And he's got it, so the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he's got it. They've hit him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw that first down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. Now spends its timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. After a disastrous first down play, they're back up on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Defense is coming after him. Trying to run in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. The linebacker shifting around now. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal.
Good fucking play call, son.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
That's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT is just a formality. PAT is good. Doesn't matter much in the end as they go down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the LSU Tigers.